Hi guys, David Fitz Palmer here, DPP coming to you live. I just wanted to share this story with you guys. I love to share stories because stories change lives. And Snowman's still back there. Oh my gosh, I never think to move him until I go live. This is serious. I want to tell you guys about something that's happened lately. I have a team member. She joined Scentsy in 2012. She didn't start with me. She started with another sponsor, another consultant. And I was working an event sometime around 2015 or 2016. And she decided to come back to Scentsy and she chose me as a sponsor. So she got reinstated. And I remember talking to her a few times, telling her some things to do. But somehow, and she's a nurse, somehow she managed to stay in there for a little while, but she ended up purging again. I don't remember how long after she reinstated that she purged. That part is kind of sketchy in my memory. But I remember her reaching out to me in 2021 in October. She said, I want to come back to Scentsy. So this will be her second time. And we're talking about a total of 10 years that she's been with Scentsy, but, you know, a lot of times she was not because she lost her count. So she came back to Scentsy in October 2021. So I told her, I said, look, I want to help you with your relaunch party. I didn't do that the first time because, to be perfectly honest, I didn't even have a VIP group. I didn't know anything about doing relaunch parties. I didn't even do lunch parties. I can't even believe that here I am being a consultant for as long as I have been, and I didn't do lunch parties. I didn't start doing lunch parties until 2020. That's a long time to be a consultant without doing lunch parties. I didn't do lunch parties. I didn't do pre-lunch parties. So that's probably the reason why she didn't stay that next time, because I didn't even know how to help her come back. So especially for people that may not know how to figure things out themselves. So, okay, so when she came back this last time, I told her to open up a VIP group on Facebook. And I also helped her with her relaunch party by giving her a video to help her get started. She was pretty pumped about that. That was something totally different, totally new. So I work events since things have opened up. I've opened events. I've been open up to work events. So I sent an email out to everybody in my downline. So she raised her hand and said, look, I want to work some events with you. And she did. She worked with me in December. She worked with me in two events in February. So this is what I started doing. I started making it a little fun. And I told them, whoever sell the most, I'm going to have something special for you, for the top person and the second top person. So each time, except for one time, she was the top person, or either she'd be the second one. So I sent her a gift. She received the gift the other day. She said, I love this gift. I gave her a gift, had her name engraved on it, top seller. And I also put in there what event she worked to show that she was a top seller at that event. So I told her this. I said, I want you to go live with your gift. Show everybody this gift that you have. I want you to take a selfie with it. I want you to go live with it. So she went live for the first time in 10 years. She did her first video in 10 years. And she also shared it in our team page. Well, when she went live on her page sharing the gift and talked about Scentsy and how she loved it, in the comments, somebody said, what is Scentsy? And the person who said, what is Scentsy in the comments was one of her relatives. Somehow along the way, they didn't know that she was a Scentsy consultant and didn't know what Scentsy was. So she privately messaged the person who said, what is Scentsy? And while she's talking to her over the phone, she placed an order. The person who said, what is Scentsy, placed an order, her relative. And then while she was on the phone, she joined her team. Her relative joined her team because she saw her go live talking about how she loved Scentsy and talking about what she had gotten as a top seller from this event. So she reached out to me and she said, I don't know what to do. I got a new team member. I've been with Scentsy since 2012 off and on, but I got a new team member. I don't even know what to do. So I sent her a list of things to send to her new team member. She was so pumped. I said, I want you to share with her what I share with you. Everything I told you to do, I want you to take that and tell her to do those things. I said, there's first things first checklist. Make sure she go over those things. Add her to the different groups. So this morning I got a call from her and she said, I'm getting ready to go back to my hometown. And I'm going to be surrounded by family members. I want to talk to them about Scentsy. So what happened, the moral of the story is that she had been with Scentsy before, and all she was doing was trying to collect orders. She was not trying to party. She was not trying to work events. And that's the reason why she kept purging, because she wasn't partying. She was relying on individual orders. She told me that this morning. So now she knows and see the need of partying and connecting with people and having a VIP group and having to work events. She see the value of that now. She's seeing how she can stay connected with people. So sometimes the reason why we lose people is because they don't know certain things or don't know how to stay connected with people. And me, as her leader, as her coach, I missed the boat myself. I didn't know how to welcome her to Scentsy. Even though I was not her original sponsor, I didn't know how to set her up for success. So since 2020, I've learned how to help my new team members and return team members. I know how to set them up for success now. I didn't know that. I didn't know how to do that before. And I'm learning how to do this through my own personal training and my own personal development. So if we're not out there being a student and learning new ways, sometimes we wonder how we're losing these people. So I'm wondering, I can actually go back to all of the people who's been with Scentsy before. I need to go back and talk to those people because I know I missed a lot of things in trying to be their leader and trying to be their coach. So I would say, if you guys have learned new ways and you lost people along the way, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to those people who's been with Scentsy before and tell them, there are lots of things that I have done now that's different than I did before, and I can totally help you now in a different way. And then Scentsy as a company has done things differently as well. Because when I started with Scentsy, we did not have the first things first checklist. So Scentsy has really made it a lot easier to help new team members than before. Even new team members can be very successful with Scentsy. I had a return consultant in February come back to Scentsy. She promoted to star consultant in 2 weeks. She just got a new team member today. She totally has a team of about 7. I think she has 7 or 8 new team members just since last month. All because I'm coaching her and teaching her differently, because I have learned how to work my business differently. So I wanted to share this story with you guys. So when you feeling like you're giving up on a situation, there's hope. There's hope in reaching back out to people. There's hope in knowing that even though you may have been with Scentsy for a long time, it's not too late to learn new things. And that's what I had to figure out, because I couldn't figure out how in the world can I teach somebody how to work a party or book a party when I wasn't doing it, because I was doing nothing but events, working nothing but events, and everybody can't work events. Everybody can't afford them. Some people don't know how to do them or don't have the money to have inventory, even though you don't have to have a lot of inventory to work events, but sometimes people fear those. So there are lots of ways that we can work our business, and I'm all over trying to learn new ways by going to YouTube, all the various groups on Facebook, to try to figure out what is it that I need to know so I can be a better leader. Okay, guys, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Take care. Happy Saturday. Goodbye.